Kikki Monique, you are having a great season on The Real Housewives of Orange County. I have not used this camera in a hot minute. I'm going to give it a try while I do a recap of Real Housewives of Orange County, season 19, episode 7. It's a Saturday, so I put away laundry, watch a little Housewives, and take notes. So we'll go through a little bit of my notes. Episode 7 is a continuation of last week where Tamra quits, and I think we all kind of knew that she's coming back. The next scene is the girls getting together to do the swamp tour. Emily and Gina are there. They always seem to be on time, but Shannon.
Who, me?
Does Shannon not wear watches? Does she not have an Apple Watch? Does she not have her phone? Does she not have someone in production to kind of
Let's
keep
go!
her going? Gina's a little annoyed. Jen at one point turns back and she's like, Shannon's only 2 minutes away. Should we wait for her? And Emily's like, no, we're not going to wait for her. We're all grown women. We're here. If you're not here, too bad. I'm going to have to agree with her. Shannon comes in at the last minute. She gets on the boat. I would love to hear what happened on the production side. If they held the boat for Shannon or if she actually made it on her own. Shannon comes on and she's like, I'm so sorry. And like, you know, you live annoyed with me. And Gina's like, it's not about you. It's not always about you. Which I understand. I think there was a lot going on. But I also think it was about Shannon. Anyway, Shannon, get your act together. Shane's kind of funny. Emily calls him and is like, hey, aren't you supposed to be at Luke's appointment? And he's like, what appointment? Hey, you funny. Tamara, seeing a therapist, I just don't know. I think if you're trying to do the work, you probably shouldn't invite the camera in. I'm sure she's doing the work. I'm not sure this is the actual work. Shane and Emily are talking. Emily is breaking down. Shane's kind of feeling offended. Their first season together, it didn't look like the marriage was going to work, and Shane just ended up being like one of the most hated house husbands. He has soon since redeemed himself, and people kind of like him and respect him. I would say some adore him, but now we're getting into that period where they're, I don't know, Emily and Shane are kind of drifting apart a little bit. So Tamara and Heather meet for lunch. That place looks really good. I want to go there. Heather tries to get direct with Tamara about it. Tamara just made it all about her and how nobody ever reached out to her. And Heather's like, excuse me, I did. Instead of saying like, yeah, you're right, Tamara just goes off this other end about how like she's wronged. I'm sure this was a period in her life where things were overwhelming, but I just don't know if Tamara's a great friend at this point, and Heather, I don't think I say Heather is. This is not an episode where Tamara is easy to be friends with. I do like the humorous bit at the end where it's like, who's more beautiful, this tiramisu or our waiter? I'll answer for you. The tiramisu. Jennifer, Emily, and Gretchen, and they went to this dive bar. I don't understand why they were at that bar, especially with Gretchen's little snarky comment like, what are we doing here? Gretchen, humble yourself a little bit, please. And then Emily saying to the server, I've heard that your espresso martinis are not that great. I'd like one. What is he supposed to do then? Let's go back to Matt and Katie back at their house. They are recapping with Katie talking to Kikki Monique. I will say, I believe Katie in all this. I believe that Gretchen said what she said, and Gretchen's trying to backtrack, and Jen is trying to protect Gretchen. But Katie is completely and totally in the wrong because she was the one that initiated this conversation. If Kikki didn't know about it, nobody would be talking about this. So Katie needs to learn to keep her mouth shut. Matt right now seems to be Katie's best weapon, and the fans for the most part seem to be on his side. And then as far as house husbands go, he just seems like someone that sits on the sidelines and he's supportive of her. But he does say a couple of things that kind of work against her. Why are people making this about you? It's because she brought it up, Matt. It's because she brought it up. Anyways, next week we're going to see Kikki Monique. Cannot wait to see what she says about this. That's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.